Well, hi everyone. It's another cold day. It is reading 18 out here, and it is just icy and cold and windy and really yucky. And that's about good enough. So we are headed out this morning to Bucks County, but first I have to do a couple errands. And my first stop is to get some gas, and we're actually here in Pottstown on Route 100, and I'm going to stop over here at this Wawa. And I just got the Wawa app for, like the reward app. So I'm going to try it with fuel for the first time. So it looks pretty easy. So I'll give it a whirl and we'll see how it goes. I find I get gas most of the time at Wawa or Sunoco, but most of the time Wawa. So I figure, if I can save a little bit on fuel, it would be worth getting the app. So here we are, a pretty sunrise this morning too. So I forgot to film getting gas, but I did get gas and I did use the app and it was super easy. So if any of you are on the fence about getting the Wawa app for fuel or, like the reward points, you can cash them in for free food and drinks and stuff like that. It was super easy. So I'm really glad I got it. And now I kind of wish I got it a long time ago, but sometimes I'm just like really hesitant about getting any more apps or any, just any other thing to do I'm hesitant about. So we're on our way and we are turning left onto Route 100 North, and we are headed up to where my daughter works at the horse farm. But first I have to make another stop. I have to stop and get some pet supplies, and there's a PetSmart right here. And I thought they opened at 8 o'clock, but I'm not really quite sure because this parking lot over to the side there looks kind of empty. So I'm hoping they're not closed because I really don't want to stop at the dreaded Walmart. And this shopping center is called Town Square Plaza, and they have a Lowe's, and they used to have a Hobby Lobby here. I haven't been here for quite some time. And then the PetSmart and a Longhorn Steakhouse. And the parking lot seems really empty, but there's a couple people that are here and they're walking in. So we'll just go check it out, I guess. I see lights on in the store and a couple people walking around, so I think they open at 8. And here's when you know you're at the pet store. We scoop poop, and a number to call for poop removal. I've never seen a sign like that before in my life, but hey, you know what? I guess if you need it, you need it. So here we are, and I think it's closed. The store was closed. They don't open until 9 o'clock, and it's just a little after 8. So we're back in the car, headed Route 100 North, and unfortunately, we're going to have to stop at the Walmart. There's a Walmart somewhere up here a little bit. And here we are, pulling into the Walmart in, I guess this is still Pottstown. It's a little bit up Route 100 North. I'm not quite sure if this is Pottstown. All right, here we go, turning left into the shopping center, and it does not look crowded whatsoever. This is great. I am very surprised because I know this one gets pretty busy. But yeah, this looks great. It's not even that busy this morning, so we should be able to get in and out of here pretty quickly. All right, and we'll let this guy cross. He looks very cold. It is super cold this morning. And we'll just park right here. So the reason we need pet supplies is that we're going to be watching my daughter's kitty for a few months while she's in Florida working. Her job takes her to Florida for several months of the year. So here we are in Walmart getting pet supplies for the kitty that's going to be visiting with us. And you know how it is when all the Walmarts are a little bit different. So I'm not quite sure where the pet section is, but here's some Valentine's things that are out already. That's in another month and a half, so I'm sure all the Valentine's decorations will be coming out soon. And hey, here we got lucky. The pet section is straight ahead, so that was not bad. So I have not had a cat in years and years and years, so hopefully everything goes okay. But we definitely need kitty litter and a kitty pan. And the kitty pan is $9.98. I don't have my glasses on, so if I say a wrong price, that's why. And this one has a lid on it, but it's weird. It says top entry. I don't even get that, so I'm definitely not getting that. I kind of wanted one with a lid, but they didn't have a lid. And the kitty's name is Tia, and she eats Temptations food, and that's $14 for that big bag. And I'm going to get her some treats and also a kitty bed, because I think she needs a little kitty bed, and that's $7.99. And I just need to get the water bowls, like the ones that you can put a lot of water in, and I got them, so I think we're all set. And I also got her a big thing of cat treats. So we're back on the road. We got all the cat supplies, and I'm excited to have her. She's an older kitty. She's like 11 years old, so she should just be all relaxed with me and my hubby, because, you know, we're no spring chickens either, so we can just chill out and relax together, hopefully. So now we're headed to Bucks County. So we're up near Perkiomenville, and I have to look. I don't know what this body of water is, but every time I come up here, I see this eagle, and I just spotted the eagle's nest over to the left. So I knew there had to be an eagle's nest here, because literally every time I come up here, I see a bald eagle in the same spot. So that's super cool. And yikes, that was a close call for that squirrel. He just darted in front of me. I'm so happy we were going super slow. And this little town is Pennsburg, Pennsylvania. I never heard of Pennsburg, but it's not that far, so it's pretty cute. And this is the village of California, Pennsylvania. That's where we're at right now. And in a blink of an eye, we're going to be through it. But sometime here, this is like a little pub here, it looks like. We'll have to check this out and read the little historical marker for California, Pennsylvania. So that's kind of neat. This area up here is Riegelsville or Riegelsville. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but there's so many farms that are preserved. So that is super awesome that this land is not going to be built upon, because there is just beautiful, you know, land up here. There's one farm after another farm after another. It's just really gorgeous up here in Bucks County. This is another preserved farm. It's literally been almost every single farm that I've passed, and there have been so many of them that all have the preserved land sign on it. So that's just really neat to see. And then right over here to the right is the NECHS, NECHTS covered bridge. And look at this neat waterfall here. Super pretty. Nobody's behind me. I was able to stop for a quick second. And here we are at my daughter's farm where she works at, with the fancy gates. This is just really beautiful. But I have a really cool thing to show you. They're getting ready to load up horses to travel to Florida. So I've learned so much because two of my daughters work with horses. And, you know, when you're in a horse circuit with a riding team, you head to Florida in the winter. And here's all the empty stalls, because most of the horses have gone to Florida from this barn, and there's still a bunch of them that are traveling. And this is what my daughter's going to be traveling in tonight they're going to be leaving with, I think, about 8 horses or so. And she is going to show us the trailer. And look at this big gate that opens. And then they have all their cedar shavings for their, like, you know, their little area on the bottom. And then there's hay that hangs so they can eat their hay. And they'll also drink, you know, they'll hang water buckets with water, I think, for the way down too. So there's 3 stalls here.
One will be in here.
Oh, wow.
It's like a horse hotel right here.
Oh, gosh, so this can hold 7 horses. That's nuts. And there's also security cameras in these horse trailers so they can, you know, when they're up front driving, they can look back and make sure all the horses are okay while they're driving. There's a camera up there, and there's several of them in here. I want to come to Florida, and I'll just stay in this trailer. And this is the tack room where all the girls store their stuff. And what do you have, like food and stuff like that too?
We have horse food. We have our tack. There's grooming boxes up there, blankets.
And then your stuff.
And then, yeah.
Boy, that's really big in there.
Yeah.
This thing's huge.
Right.
And my daughter was so sweet. She sent me some awesome footage of them loading up the horses that night, getting ready to travel down south. And they're ready for their long journey ahead down to Florida. And she sent me this too. This is their security cameras so they can keep an eye on things as they're traveling. And this is my little friend for a few months, Tia the kitty. She's my little sweetie. She's like a little puppy. She just follows me everywhere. So I'm going to enjoy her company. And right now she's helping me edit this video. So I hope you enjoyed this few errands we had to do and a little trip up to Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.